It was close throughout the whole game and it went into overtime. The Wildcats took on Ole Miss Rebels at Rupp Arena tonight. WYMT Sports Director Josh McKinney joins us now with more. Josh.
Well, that's exactly right, Erica. The Kentucky Wildcats at home tonight opening SEC play versus the Rebels of Ole Miss. And what a game it would be. Ole Miss trying to hand Kentucky its first loss of the season, visiting Rupp Arena tonight. We picked this one up late in the second half. Kentucky up 5, but the Rebels with a run. Jarvis Summers gets the friendly bounce on the tough floater. The very next possession, how about Ladarius White? The quick release off the screen in the corner ties the game at 75 with 1:30 on the clock. As you mentioned, the game would go to overtime, and a little later in sports, we will have extended highlights as well as the game's outcome. Erica?
This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
A week-and-a-half-long layoff for the Kentucky Wildcats, who return to action tonight in Lexington, opening Southeastern Conference play. Ole Miss trying to hand Kentucky its first loss of the season, 102-13 all-time. Kentucky versus the Rebels. Pick this one up late in the second half. Kentucky up 5, but the Rebels on a run. Jarvis Summers, the friendly bounce on the tough floater. Very next possession for Ole Miss. How about Ladarius White? The quick release from the corner ties the game at 75 with 1:30 on the clock. We go to overtime, tied at 77. In the extra period, Willie Cauley-Stein cleans up the mess off the miss, puts it back in. We're tied at 83. Next trip down 1. Andrew Harrison gets the pick from Dakari Johnson, lets it fly. Kentucky up 1 with the 3 ball. Cats up 3 with 10 seconds left. Martavius Newby with a 3 to tie. Off the mark, and number 1 Kentucky survives a scare from Ole Miss in its conference opener, 89-86, the final in overtime.
You know, like I said, this is all good for this team. This team needs to keep getting hit in the mouth. I don't even know how good we can be. I don't. I mean, there's things we're going to have to do if teams try to do this kind of stuff to us, spread the court, and all right, now how are we going to play? We talked about they're going to try to beat you from the three-point line and the free throw line, and they almost did.
With tonight's KSR Minute from Rupp Arena, here is Kentucky Sports Radio's Matt Jones.
The Cats escape 89-86 here in Rupp Arena in one of the best games we've seen here in a long time. Ole Miss did exactly what you're going to have to do to beat Kentucky. They made a lot of threes, they kept the game close, and then at the end, Kentucky really did not do very much. Missed a lot of free throws, didn't box out, but they came through in the final moments. It was interesting to me that after a pretty poor game by Willie Cauley-Stein, he made big plays in overtime, and the Harrison twins, often much maligned, had an important game with Aaron leading in scoring and Andrew making big plays down the stretch. Calipari has said he needed a game like this, but this one was almost too close for comfort. Down 1, they get a big late steal and get to overtime and then get the victory. If the Cats do what they hope to do this year, they may look back at tonight as a big night. But for those of us here in Rupp Arena, it was a little too close for comfort. I'm Matt Jones, and this is the KSR Minute.
Coming up next, the first round of the Boys Mountain Classic from Perry Central, Knox Central, Harlan County, Hazard, and Clay County, all in action. The boys tournament getting underway tonight at the Mountain Classic. Let's start with the defending champions. Student sections ready for defending champion Hazard and number 3 Clay County. Skip ahead to this one to the 4th. Hazard down 2, not anymore. Hunter Hardy splashes home the 3 to put the Bulldogs up by 1. Clay County, though, would answer up 1. It's Will Sexton battling for the offensive rebound, gets the putback to fall and draws the foul. Tigers leading by 3. Free throw was no good, but you know what? Clay gets it back, and Blake Smith driving strong to the basket, connects on the floater. Lead now 5 for Clay County. Hazard, though, not backing down. Hardy weaves his way through the defense. Check this out. Nice little running layup off the glass, trimming the deficit back to 3. Clay still up 3. The senior, Ryan House. Big time shot from the free throw line. The pull-up jumper good. Number 3 Clay County outlasts Hazard 55-51.
Well, it seemed like we were just flat the whole night mentally. We're not taking what's being said on the bench onto the floor. I mean, we just wasn't here tonight, and we were very fortunate to get a win.
It was just a good game. We came out, we didn't play that great the first half. We'll really didn't play great the whole game, but we just battled, grinded it out.
How about the #1 team in the Mountains? Knox Central meeting Harlan County in the first round. Blistering start to the game by the Patriots, especially number 5. Cameron Justice with the 3 from the far corner puts the Patriots up 5. UPike top play contender right here. Then Justice on the break takes it himself to the rack. Finishes strong with the finger roll and the foul. Patriots with an 8-0 run to start the game. Black Bears, though, hanging around. From the outside, it's big man Tyler Miller knocking down the tray. Then from the far corner, it's the sophomore Cameron Carmichael. And Harlan County down just 5. More outside shooting in the second. This time it's Trace Spurlock from the corner. Black Bears down 8. Knox Central, though, with too much firepower. Austin Combs, the 3 from the wing, as the Patriots win this one and advance 76-53 over Harlan County.
This game, like it's always the first one, the hardest one, you know. I thought our kids played pretty well. It's coach time. We made some unforced turnovers. But overall, I'll take a victory anytime at WYMT.
Well, coming off a tough win against Muhlenberg, we knew we had to come out here and give it all we had. We had a rough time down in Myrtle Beach with all the competition and things down there, but I think our team is very well equipped, and we came out here ready to play tonight. And I think if we do that every night, we got a good chance of winning this.
The boys' first round continues tomorrow with 4 Mountain top 10 teams in action. First at 6:30. Number 4 Lawrence County meets the number 9 Buckhorn Wildcats, and the nightcap at approximately 8:30. The host number 6 Perry Central Commodores battle number 5 Knox Central. Both games can be seen live on this TV and online at WYMT.com. And Erica, that is sports.
Thanks, Josh. We'll be right back.